Whoa, now everybody, it is Lambo Drew. We are now tapped into another edition of Finance Fridays Live, man. Shout out to each and every single person, man. I really want to thank y'all, man. Y'all know we done made it through a week. It has been a great week, man. And I'm telling you what, if you guys are not tapped in, you guys definitely need to tap in. We got a lot of great stuff to go over today. So make sure you guys are definitely being able to share this video, get this video out, make sure that it is definitely on your top priority to definitely be tapped into. And look at, I mean, we're excited because of so many great things that is happening. We're going to cover some great things. If you guys, I talked about it yesterday. If you guys had not seen what's going on with Tuition Coin, I'm telling you what, you definitely need to go ahead and take a look at that because that's going through the water. That is skyrocketing, and that's what we are here for, to make sure that you guys are leveling up in every single opportunity that we bring your way, especially right here on the Leverage Show. So I'm excited for that. Thank you guys for Tuesday and Thursday night, man, which, man, I didn't, the feedback that I got from both of those wonderful broadcasts was just such amazing. I really want to thank you guys. I do, because that is what this whole broadcast and this show is about, and the community is about, and what you guys bring to the table. That is what this thing is about, is making sure that we're providing the value that you guys can actually move forward on and capitalize on some amazing opportunities and amazing information and amazing motivation and inspiration that allows you to get to that next level, whatever that next level may be in your life. So again, you guys know this is Finance Fridays, man. I'm excited. Most of you guys are probably at work or probably on your businesses. Some of you guys are probably even at home, you know, saying, hey, Lambo, I'm tapped in and everything, man, for this Financial Friday, because I really want to hear and everything, man, what we're going to talk about, what's going on. And we got a lot to cover and stuff like that. You guys yesterday heard my little rant, right, about one of those programs that actually decided to want to come back, right, or is trying to make a comeback, right? And you guys already heard and everything, man. Lambo talk about this, being vividly and being very vocal when it actually comes to programs and things like that of that nature, trying to make a comeback and trying to go on ahead and possibly do what's right. And I don't know if that's based on the standpoint, and Lambo just gonna keep it real with you, that you know, there are things that were allegations that from leadership that was involved, from people just saying they're just affiliates or whatever. I don't know if that is stemming from that, and now the you know, the upsell of the house from master affiliates who are down, you know, in so parts of so regions of the United States, now selling their house and trying to see what they can do to possibly get out of Dodge. I do not know. You don't know and everything if this is a stunt as well, just to kind of go on ahead and drag things along. But for $10, a lot of people will go on ahead, man, and take the ride for $10, right? I mean, if you got $10 to go ahead and give, most people have already have exasperated. You're talking about thousands of dollars. Some people tens of thousands. Some people hundreds of thousands. Some people almost, like, I'm talking about seven figures, millions, being put into these type of plays that literally had a rug pull attached to it. And we really don't want to go ahead and see anybody take that loss. And if you guys are trying to figure out or wondering what program I'm talking about, I am talking about AMSIS, aka Crypto Program. So again, I really want to kind of deep dive in because everybody is all, you're seeing people so gun-ho about it, and like, well, Lambo, I really want to go ahead, man, and state that if I can take my stake out, I told you guys, if they were to ever come back and you guys were to ever try to see if you can take a stake out at 10-1, they're not going to allow you to bankrupt them, because I just don't think they have the liquidity. I'm being honest with you. I don't think they have the liquidity. And because of that, of them not having the liquidity, most people will not be able to go on ahead and take out funds from out of AMSUS, right? And I get it. I hear it all the time and stuff like that. People are actually telling me, well, Lambo and everything, man, do you really think that is real? Only time will tell for those who were involved in crypto program and AMSUS in receiving that 25% a month. And people, they took the big loan pause back in August. And there were some investors, two investors I knew, who actually lost their lives because they couldn't handle the financial pressure of over leveraging themselves and getting themselves into something that literally they could no longer pay their bills. When, you know, the hype was all built up around it, go ahead and take out a loan, go ahead and take out a mortgage, go ahead and take out all this. We're still going to be here next year. And sad to say, they were not here next year. It was all fluff. It was everything else but them actually really being able to honor their word, right? And we really want people to honor their word in what we do and how we do things here, especially in everything, man, if you tap into the communities, right? So again, for those and everything, man, who are thinking, will they come back? Will it happen? Listen, it remains to be seen. Let's keep it all the way 100, right? It remains to be seen, right? And the way that the actions have been going on, I am really spectacle to see what happens with crypto program, with AMSUS. Again, for most people, you're going to spend $10 on something of foolish anyway, or you may spend $10 on some junk, or $10 on liquor or food or an outing. If $10 is something that it's going to hurt you, then don't do it. Straight up, flat out, don't do it. But if $10 is something that people are willing to take a risk and see where it goes, is it just a money grab for $10? Possibly. You know, let's just say there is let's do some numbers here, right? Let's say there was 2,000 people into AMSUS crypto program, right? And they all gave $10 a piece. Well, 2,000 people at $10 a piece, that's a $20,000 money grab, right? That somebody then possibly went on ahead and dropped, right? And then people are like, oh, well, Lambo, you know, hey, man, 20,000, you've lost more than that right now. I'm pretty sure your $10 is not getting ready to go on ahead, man, and really make people so rich and so wealthy that they are definitely being able to afford a lifestyle to do all these crazy things. Now, needless to say, hey, I'm willing to take the risk. It's $10. We've all put in thousands of dollars into this, right? And let's just see. Now we're stretching from 25% down to only 4%. Okay. That's exactly what they said. They had lack of communication for months now. And then all of a sudden, boom, this is dropped right after a couple of weeks ago. We get the notification that a house is going on sale in Georgia, right? You guys want Lambo to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, right? So a house is going on sale in Georgia. All of a sudden, boom, we get this message that, hey, you put in $10 or whatever. We're going to go ahead and restart this up. Okay, cool. If this is what you want, if you need more from AMSUS, from crypto program, from $10 at this point, I am actually optimistic that if someone wants to take $20,000 more and run, I'm really, 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 really looking forward to see exactly how this is going to end and where this is going to lead to. If it opens up the door where AMSUS begins to pay back the 4% every 40 days, then some people are going to make out big, right? If they are a person of character and of their word, some people are going to make out to be some amazing, amazing rebound stories, because some people's got hundreds of thousands in this. I mean, just think if you got 100,000 parked into this, and this has been shut down since August. We are now, you guys, going into June. Into June. It's almost a whole full year since you've got a payout from AMSIS or crypto program. So let's keep that in mind. I really, really, really want you guys to think about that. Like, wow, this hasn't paid out since June. Nobody has talked about anything of making money, making profits. They're not trying to repay back profits. They're not trying to do back pay for the last 10 months. But they're actually trying to say, yeah, well, we're going to give you 4%. Is it 4% for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? This is what remains to be seen. And people have to realize that, okay, yeah, this is something that is unfamiliar territory. Will this ever come back? We really don't know, and it remains to be seen. Do they have the millions stacked aside like they said that it was actually working in other programs? This remains to be seen with crypto programming with AMSIS. I'm just being real with you. For some of y'all probably are saying to Lambo, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I don't know. But when I look at everything else and I look at the shape of all the other programs that have went out, Novatech that has exited stage left, that was everybody's favorite program. And then all of a sudden, boom, they exit stage left. And people are left holding the bags and holding their heads of what just happened. People had money and numerous of money tied into Novatech. That was the golden child. And now the golden child is now the laughing child, right? Because there are so many people now, we're literally saying, well, for 4 years, they did all of this stuff with Novatech, but where are they at now? Where are they currently at right now? Has anyone received a payout or begin to hear anything of member reimbursement right now with Novatech? No. And literally, I'm just getting ready to be real with you. You almost really have to go on ahead and chalk it up like most people do in life with many other lessons. That yes, this is another loss. This is another loss that people literally are going to go on ahead and have to take. So we look at Novatech. We look at things. We've got programs for days that literally we thought would be here. They are not here. They are not here. Straight up. We look at funds. Oh my gosh. Everybody thought funds was doing amazing. It was doing amazing, then boom, left out the back door. Now we have rumors that TLC, which is Trade Like Crazy, is literally about to exit stage left. I just didn't believe really too much in Trade Like Crazy, but they're paying certain people, other certain people are not getting paid. Hey, whatever remains the facts, that's the rumors. Can I be real with you? Lambo, for the last few months, 6 months, some serious months, I haven't even remotely went on ahead and talked about programs or platforms. The only thing that I have been interested in are the ones that are real. When I talked to you guys about Tuition Coin, look at what Tuition Coin is at right now. That is paying for kids' colleges. They were meeting with boards and staff members, and Joshua Samuel was here. We're going to talk about Tuition Coin right now. It's trending on CoinMarketCap. And Joshua Samuel was on this show just a month ago. And literally, before it took off, he said it. You want to be in here. Before it took off, it was at what? About a penny or so. And now it's up to like 50 cents now. Some of you guys would have 50x your profits if you would have jumped into the leverage show and says, man, I'm going to jump on Tuition Coin. Like Tuition Coin, I cannot even believe it. It's literally, go to your coin. We're going to Google it up as well. Look at all the other programs. Mini FX with Eddie Alexandre, where people turn around. And shout out and everything to my guy, Wagner, man. I was literally just talking about you yesterday with my wife, saying I hadn't heard from my dear brother. I can't wait to reach out for him, tell him all the good stuff that we have been talking about, and we have tapped into real legitimate plans and gold mines that people are really making money and people are really doing some amazing things with. And enough with all this rug pull bull stuff. You understand? You want to keep that BS right over there with everything else, man, because we are not tolerating that. If you're going to sit there and be with that crap, man, and you're going to be actually promoting that crap, that's fine. That's what you want to do. We are in the stuff that people want to win. Shout out to my guy, Big Anthony Delos. See you in the building. Shout out to my wonderful wifey. I see you in the building. Shout out to Money. I see you in the building. Shout out to you, Wag. I really see all of you guys in the building. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go and follow my guy, Anthony Delos' channel, man, as well. Produces some amazing content. But Wagner, man, I really am excited, and thank you for being on this broadcast today, as well as so many other people who are watching. But we got ourselves to the point where I had real legitimate investment companies come to Lambo who are doing billions of dollars with legitimate platforms, legitimate actual businesses, something you can walk into, something that's on Wall Street, something that's in the marketplace, something that is actually doing real deals, and says, Lambo, if your people really want something real, let's go and let's get with this. These are people who are really making a way, not the people who are saying one thing and they provide all of this information somewhere on, their smoking screens and these websites that people log in and says, hey, I want to take a gamble with my money at 10 and 12% a day. Who's gambling at 10 and 12% a day with your money? Who's gambling? Who's really making that? No, we want to be invested into the real things. When my guy Passive Income Croc came on here, shout out to Croc, and he talked about his Dragon EA PAM that he was doing the trading with, him and his team, and said it would be life-changing. You can get hands-free. They have made 36% in literally 5 weeks. And people are like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Lambo, well, we talked about it when he was on the show a month ago, that these are real things that you want to get your money into. You want to get your money into solid things that are people are really doing, not just saying it's a real program and it's a real scam, where most people are actually doing that. When we talked about tuition coins, when we talked about the Dragon EA PAM, when we talk about Bruno X, which is killing it right now, I mean, it's been killing it for years. When we talk about that 18% a month, that's actually an oil project, that's amazing. Shout out to my guy Ryan in Degenerate Passive Income. That's all he talks about. And when I talk to people these days, right, like when I went and met with Billy Woe down from Connect in the nodes, right? When we went and met in Las Vegas just last month, and Billy says, Lambo, man, I don't meet with anybody, especially when I heard you was in town. I definitely had to meet with you one-on-one, man. And we're talking about he's purchasing a $20 million jet, And his company that he has already invested in, he's made multi-millions. We went on over, seen the $6 million property that he has, right? That he's getting built from the ground up. Like literally, you have to be involved with projects that really work, that are real, that people can look at Coin Market Cap, which you're getting ready to do, and actually say, that's what I want. If you are trying to hang your hat, and I'm going to say this today, if you're trying to hang your hat on a program or wishful thinking of a program that's going to come back after it's been gone for 10 months now, and that it's getting ready to be the end all to your end alls and the well-being to your well-being of your financial journey, you are making the biggest mistake of your life. And you're sadly mistaken, it's going to end up in heartbreak. I promise you, it's going to end up in heartbreak. Even if they pay out 4% for the 40 days for 3 cycles, I promise you, I don't even see it a year happening. I don't see it a year happening. And you guys can say it. I'll be back. Now, I can say this, Lambo will be back here next year. And I'll be back here telling you of all the great things that have happened and the things that are changing people's lives and are changing culture's lives. But will you keep falling for the okie doke? Will you keep falling for these scams? Will you keep falling for this? Listen, I got some great friends who are out here in this industry, straight up. And they says, Lambo, we promote different projects. We know that they're not going to be here a long time. But in the end, we want to make a little money from when the time beings. That's their lane. They're fine with that. They tell their audience about the risk. They explain the risk to their audience. They explain withdraw often. Don't put no more in it that you are willing to risk and willing to lose. Don't make sure that when you actually withdraw, you make sure that you're withdrawing and it's hitting your wallet. Don't just look at the screen and expect that the screen is making you all of your money and like, look at all that money. No, that's still their money. It's not your money until it hits your bank account. See, when I have people who can explain to their audience, who can explain to members who are willing to take a ride with extra money or a couple of dollars here or a couple of extra dollars here, they're fine with that. They're saying, hey, I was willing to risk and lose this anyway. But what if the project pays out for 3 months, 6 months, 2 months, or whatever? Well, they just came up. They could care less about that. They just came up. So I am only focused on giving you guys stuff that works, giving you a blueprint that works, giving you a blueprint that's solid. If you want to go file taxes on it, you can go file taxes on it. So when I talk to you guys about Julie and Jeremiah and Crafton with the Amazon e-commerce stores, and you guys can get in and have a 6 to 7 figure business like that, that's hands-free. That's something when people say, well, I tried Amazon, I tried e-commerce, it didn't work for me. Have you tried them? Because there's a reason why all of their vendors and people who are with them are 6 to 7 figure earners. There's a reason why that. There's just a reason why. I'm just being real with you. And that's why when we got around them in Miami, people were actually talking about, how did you guys crack this? Because we opened up stores and literally got wrecked and literally had accounts that really couldn't go nowhere, couldn't pay our bills. And it really put us in a bad spot. How are you guys able to be successful? Because they actually work it hands-free. Well, they work it every day, 7 days a week, and they go to bat for their clients, and they own their own warehouse. They own their own. They're not outsourcing everything, and they're leaving it into the hands of everybody else. You have to get real about this. When people come to me, right, they say, Lambo, what is there out there to invest in that's really real? I tell people all the time, one of the most tangible things that you will ever grow your wealth with will be real estate. And I'm going to stand vocally on that. And I got friends, if you need to say, Lambo, I don't know about real estate. I got a little money. I got an extra side. I got friends who are in groups who are already doing real estate deals. And you can go in and crowdfunding and make residual income. Make a money that is guaranteed that will be in your bank account. We need to actually get to the place that the money that we're actually investing is actually making money for us. Hands-free if we don't want to do the work, but something that's real. So now people don't know the biggest transition Lambo has made within the last year, right? And a shout out and everything, man, to another great YouTuber out there who is my friend and who is one of my mentors as well, who literally says, Lambo, let's partner together with these banks and really go get these people real funding. So we partner with about 500 banks. Now we literally, as of yesterday, are getting ready to become our own bank. Do you understand how big that is? So it's just not us talking about it. It's us actually getting in line and making sure that we're walking it like we're talking it out here and making sure that we're helping the right people out here. So when people come to you, they'll be having something of value. They have something that's real. They have something that they can work with. They have a blueprint. When people come to me for consultation and they meet with me or my team, we give them a full strategy that allows them to be able to say, this is what you're going to do here. This is what you're going to do here. This is what you're going to do here, right? Now you're just now throwing paint on the walls and seeing what sticks. We're not into that. Be into the real things that work. Another project that's been, I think that's really going to do amazing work. And the guy is amazing, from Go Baby Trade. This gentleman worked on the staff with Bill Gates. I want you to think about this. He worked on the staff with Bill Gates to create Microsoft. To create Microsoft. He's been retired back since 96. That's how much money that they made. That's how much money he made. Now, you guys, if I'm really going ahead, man, and I'm boring you, that's fine. But I just want everyone to go ahead and take a couple of minutes while you're on your lunch break today and really drop some game to you. He literally created Microsoft in that team with Bill Gates. They retired since 96, came back to make another product that literally puts the favor back into your hands, puts the ball back into your court, and allows you to be able to go on ahead and rest free while your money or your stock is in something that's an American-based stock in the Coinbase, right? An American-based crypto in the Coinbase or Kraken, and it actually trades for you from his algorithm. And you make money. That is an amazing, wonderful thing to do. Fidelity has one of them. He has been wanted by Charles Schwab. He's been wanted by TD Ameritrade and some of the best. There are constant things that Lambo believes in still, even in this crypto space, like tuition coins and co-baby trading, some of these other great things that are doing something that is really real and that's working. When we look at the next one that is supposed to launch next week, and that is Trade Tribe. I know my guy David Cashflow Legacy is definitely into that. I know Brian is into that. I know those guys are the ones who started it. Trader Jake, we already know what Trader Jake is. He's been involved in, Lambo gonna call it out. He's been involved in some bad rug pulls because the guys decided to get him in there, let him trade. He signs this contract to let them trade. And while he's trading, they're already looking for an exit on the way out. And that was projects like Capitalium. And that was like another project like Tradixis he was in. And if my guy Vaughn was here, I'm trying to tell you this right now, he would say, man, Tradixis, he goes in. So he was involved with projects like that he was involved with bad management that just wanted to suck people in and take their funds. Now the leaders got smart and say, well, dude, if you're involved with all of the bad ones, we're willing to put our money up because we trust you as a trader. We've been following you for years on Telegram. We know what you do. We know how you trade. Let's do our own program. So my guy, Brian Rose, as well as my guy, David Cashflow, went on ahead, put their hard money up. And I ain't talking about no $2,000 either or $1,500 to go get some Joe Bob Blow a site made up. They went and put a serious bag. I'm talking about quite a few tens of thousands of dollars into this so that you could have a platform that you can just pay a monthly subscription and then keep all the profits yourself in your wallet. Now, I don't know what more do people want when Lambo out here is coming at you guys' throat and telling you guys, hey, we got some solid stuff that's coming out, or we got solid stuff that we're into. When we talk about, man, real estate, when we talk about investments, when we talk about stocks, when we talk about, man, you guys running bank plays, there's a bank play you guys can run that literally you can make money off of other people paying their loans. That's an APR rate that we can actually do. We can get you involved exactly with the bank, not some secondary third party, with the bank, that you make money off of someone else's paying their loans. We can do that. If you guys want to go ahead and start the car business, we got the car finance funding. We got exotic car funding. That's what people come to Lambo to do. They really want to go ahead and say, oh man, Lambo, we need this. We want this Lamborghini. We want this exotic car. We want this vehicle. Boom. That's amazing. You guys don't know it, but there is something big that's coming out that me and partners are actually doing as of we speak. As of we speak. It will be a full business in a box that you guys will be able to see. You guys will be able to have access to a program for over almost 5 years, right? To be able to know what you can actually do. And step by step, it guides you in to you actually creating, you actually building, you actually getting funding, and it tells you what you're gonna get funded for if you follow this to the T. And it's all in-house financing as well. We got stuff that you will be, when people say, oh, well, Lambo, I don't know how much is that going to be. Can I afford it? I don't know if I can afford it. We're going to be able to afford and allow people to be able to register to get financing for that plan. So when people say, oh, I don't know if I can afford it, don't worry about it. We got the financing for you. So now we just didn't cut out you even thinking that you can't afford it, because we'll put you on payments. We'll show you how to do this. We'll have a bank pay for that to go ahead and help you out. Then you can go back and help your communities and help your families and help everybody you know how to be able to grow and scale up the right way. And we'll have in-house lenders where you guys can talk to the actual banks and lending institutions that's going to give you money. Who's out there is going to be doing this? Like I'm telling y'all, we have some amazing big stuff that is coming out to help you guys, because that's what we want to do. The whole objective is to help. Like Lambo, man, how is this helping? Oh my gosh, don't worry about it. We're going to show you how to do this. We're going to show you everything you need. Like you're not going to have to go try to look for anything. It's going to be right there. You'll be able to log right in, go right to your phone, go right to the site. Okay, Lambo, I need to do this, this, and this. Okay, boom. If I do this, this, and this, this is going to happen. If I do this, this, and this, this is going to happen. If I do this, this, and this, this is going to happen. We're coming out with that. And that's coming out with Lambo and me and some other major influencers who are out here who really care about you and really want to see you win, and really want to see your communities win, really want to see your friends win, your families win, because that's what we want. We want to make sure that everything that we are doing, you are making an impact and you are making a change. You are making a difference, because that's what this thing is about, is how am I affecting your legacy? How am I affecting your downline? How am I affecting the people behind you? When I told you that Lambo is in part of a bank deal, I mean that. I can stand on that. But when the time is right, we'll let everybody know. We're not gonna go ahead and blast it and keep talking and all of this stuff. Yeah, I'm coming out with this. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, we do. No, we'll let you guys know. And then you guys can go ahead and be a part of it when everything is wrapped tight and we're ready to go ahead and make this community continue to blossom and move forward. That's what we want to do for you. That's what Lambo wants to do. That's what I want to continue to keep making sure that we're showing you how to grow and get to that next level by any means necessary. And showing you that we're partnering with the right people who is able to help people to do this thing. I really desire, and this is my God honest truth, I really desire to see so many people win. I was up watching last night, and people do know this, right? After meetings and meetings, and I'm in there late, and I'm watching and stuff like that, you know, a gentleman who's doing the same thing that me and the concept, right? That what me and these other gentlemen are doing. And he decided to take the step of faith. I didn't even know I was going to be watching that. I mean, it literally came up on the feed while I'm sitting down there in the jacuzzi looking at it, and I'm watching it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this dude is doing the same thing that me and the partners are getting ready to do. And I remember looking at his story. It was only about 35 minutes, right? And I just looked at his story and I just shook my head. I said, oh my gosh, look what this dude is doing right now to help out countless of people. Look what he's doing. When he showed how many people, like Lambo's job, and this is the God honest truth, Lambo's job is to be able to shift from hiring just VAs and some other assistants I have on my team to actually having full out facilities that are fully staffed with staff that is really being able to help change lives. Not just one over here, a couple over here, two over here, three over here. No. A big facility with you and your families and everybody, and have a workplace you guys can go in and really do some things. Not just nothing over. And I get it. I see people, man, they'll show that they got stuff overseas in the VA and look what we're doing. No, I want something right here in the United States. I want something where you will have an actual office where you can go in, where you can actually be around other coworkers or whatever the case may be, and really make an impact on the things that you're doing by helping countless of people and potential business owners and people and everything who are designed to start something personal and don't know where to go. We'll be able to have that full structure for you. That is what we are doing. That is the goal that we are moving for. Everything doesn't need to be remote and you're sitting at home and you're on the phone and you're like, hey, Lambo, yeah, I'm doing calls. I'm on the phone. I'm working about 3-4 hours. I'm sitting in my own. That's fine. We have those available now. That's fine. But we want an actual facility where you can come and visit when you come in out of town. And you say, it's Lambo, man, Lambo, I heard you guys got a facility. This is what's going on. I heard you guys are helping families. And when people pull up into that parking lot, when people walk into that building, when people say, man, we're going to help change lives, as well as Lambo gave us an opportunity to help change our lives. That is one of our biggest fulfillments of what we really want to do. That is what we really want to do. We really desire to help people. And I don't want you in your bathrobe from the waist down, right? You got the waist down or from the waist up, and some of these, and this just true story. Let me be real with you. I want you to be able to be dressed to impress. I want you to be able to walk up in a building, say, look, I had to take a little extra time out to take care of my hygiene, to be around some people who are really at a winning level, because it's not till you get into a room or you get around other people of high caliber doing some amazing things and who are amazing in probably sales or calls or marketing or whatever. It's not until you get around them where you start to see, oh my goodness, I got to up my game. I got to step myself up. Because if not, what happens is that people get laxy-daisy when they're literally, man, at home behind their computer, they're behind their screen. How you see me high-strung when I'm here and I'm in front of this computer and I'm in front of these phones, or I meet you in public or wherever I'm at, or I fly to you, whatever, I'm that same energy. I keep that same energy around me because I don't want you to ever think that that bar is lower just so, oh, well, Lambo lowered his bar for this. No. You can stay doing what you're doing. This is, when you see me, this is how we're going to keep it. When you know me, this is how it's going to be. When you see that energy and that love that I'm showing through you behind a computer, it's going to be the same way when we in person. It's going to be the same way behind a phone. It's going to be the same way when we in a building. That's the way you need to be. And what happens is most people, they love to go on ahead. They say, well, it's time to put on my game face. I don't have a game face. I am the game. Some of you out there always, it's time to put on my game face. I really don't feel like it. Nah, I am the game. Let's go. This is what it is. You got to live, breathe, and breathe this thing. You got to know this thing in and out. This has to be your lifestyle. This can't be, oh, well, I can pick it up one day and put it down the next, and pick it up 1 minute and put it down the next. That's not how it works. I don't work that way. I'm the coach that just don't work. I'm a coach's coach. So when the coaches are like, Lambo, what are we going to do? Hey, we getting ready to go do this. Let's go. We got work to do. It's time for you to be in the game. And I really want you to be able to navigate your life and take control of your life. That's why when we drop in these plays, we're here to show you that you can navigate and you can win. We're not just in here just talking and raising our breath. So when I'm seeing guys, man, who are scaling and they're killing the game, I'm like, man, what did I told you to go do? I see you doing it. What did I tell you to do? You say, Lambo, yeah, you're right about it. You told me to go do it, and I'm doing it. I want you to go do that. You need to be at that level. There is no in between. And for some of y'all are saying, you know what, Lambo, I want to play it safe because I see a lot of things that are failing. I really don't know if I really want to do this. You're going to spend your whole countless life waiting on everybody to move ahead when it's your turn. You need to go on ahead and put the mirror back to yourself and say to yourself, you know what? I deserve it. It's my turn. I'm next. I'm next. I'm the one that's next. I'm not waiting on anybody else to go on ahead and show me that they're next. I'm the one that's next. If you're next in line and everything, man, for you to do something great, you're next in line for you to do something awesome, something next level, you should be saying it, I'm next. Let's go. It's not waiting on anybody or anything to help you in the by and by. I'm not waiting on no help. I am the help. Let's go. And you need to be at that level. You need to be saying to yourself, I got to have a shift in me. I got to have something different in me because the way things have been going, you're right, Lambo, I need to go ahead and shift this. I need to go ahead and pivot and move something totally different. I need to get on the opposite foot, right? And that's what we want for you. That's what this whole objective of the Leverage Show is showing you how to leverage and leverage at a high level, at a high capacity, because we want to see you do that. I want to see you close the deals. I want to see you crush it. I want to see you scale. I want to see you be at the level where you're saying, man, Lambo, nobody believed in me, but I watched the Leverage Show and you kept in my grill. You kept in my face. You kept telling me to go do it. So I went on ahead out there and do it. I assembled the team around me and they knew more than what I knew. And so we begin to grow from the things that we knew and the things that each one did well. And because of that, we were able to make movement. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with the team. Shout out to Steve Jobs. I got to give him his credit and his flowers for that. One of the greatest things you want to do. Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But you're doing it yourself. You're going to need a team. You're going to need somebody that's really going to believe in and be able to see some things that you may not be seeing. Because, see, sometimes people miss their target, not because in everything, man, they're not as sharp in their own eyes of like, man, I've hit the bullseye. I didn't hit it 10 times in a row. Back up a little bit. Like, oh, well, Lambo, this is a little bit out of my range. No, back up a little bit. See, the thing about it is that you never know your range until opposition actually tests you from your range. And now at one site, you may be a marksman. You may be super sharp in one area. And you may be killing it. And like, man, everything I'm doing, I'm hitting the target. I'm hitting great things. I'm making stuff happen in my life. But then all of a sudden, when you back up or some sort of opposition or some stuff obstructs your view, you really can't go ahead and take a look at and being so great at hitting that target. But you may have somebody else to say, hey, if you get to this level, if you move to this angle, if you shift here, if you understand where the wind is actually going to carry this, then you're actually going to shoot here and it's going to flow back over here. So people don't know that. People don't know that even if when you get further in distance, you can't aim directly at a target. You may have to aim a little higher for that bullet to drop so that it can hit that target on the drop because of wind, because of distance, because of precision, because of the weight of the bullet or whatever. If not, you're aiming at the target because you backed up from a distance and you're missing. And you're constantly missing. And you're like, Lambo, what happens? In one season of my life, I feel like everything I was doing, it was hitting the target. I get in this season of my life, and everything that I'm shooting at, I'm not hitting the target. What's going on? Well, maybe it is because you're further away from the target and you need to adjust some things. And that's what you come to the Leverage Show for. That's what you get into these other communities for these other leaders like my guy, Big Anthony Deloach, my guy, Jay Ford, and my guy, Croc, and my guy, BOJ, and Coach Rashid, and all the rest of them. You get into some of these other groups because they can help precision you with aim and help you hit the target and hit that target consistently. So that now when you're backing up and you're going to different levels, that's what your target is when you're going to different levels and you're getting deeper with distance, you're able to be more spot on in being able to make sure that you are hitting whatever goal, whatever target you have in front of you. And that's what we want for you. That's what we want here on the Leverage Show each and every single time that you turn this on and that you literally watch a guest, watch an interview, watch somebody who's dropping some amazing knowledge to you and helping you grow. Because that's what we really want to do. We really want to help you grow. I'm growing not because of I've been able to hit every target. I've missed more shots than I've made. Do anybody know how many shots or game-winning shots that Michael Jordan has missed in his life or Kobe Bryant has missed in his life? If you do, put it in the chats, and I'm going to get to you in a minute. If you do know how many shots Michael Jordan has missed, rather than the shots he's made, or Kobe Bryant has missed, rather than the shots he's made, put it in the chats. Shout out and everything, man, for you, man, for that. Big Ant. You already know. Really appreciate you for that. Don't be a dashboard. Man, listen, bro. Man, I want to get started about that dashboard. That dashboard, I didn't see that dashboard. And people can tell you about this. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. I didn't see that dashboard. And I was telling people, I said, man, you don't want to look at the numbers, man. You till it hits your bank, it don't mean nothing. Until and everything, and that's the way I even do deals. Until and everything, man, the deal is done and we actually have made money and made traction and people have serious went on ahead and benefit from it, none of that means anything, right? And I literally watch people, I'm not lying, get up in a Zoom because they're showing me the dashboard for this and all that. And I'm like, hey, bro, this is not the time. If that money ain't in your bank account, no, this is what I'm going to do, Lambo. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to go pay this off. And then I'm going to go pay that off. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. You done made plans off of something that hasn't hit your account. You making plans off of something that's in the dashboard? For some people who actually work a 9-to-5 job, or some people who are definitely invested into putting money in 401ks. Some people let me know, man, even in the comments, like, let me know what has happened when the market turns the opposite way on a 401k. What happens when you went in an aggressive plan in a 401k or 403b or any type of IRA or something like that when it comes to retirement? What happens when the market turns the other way and you're in an aggressive plan? This is in a 401k. This isn't something that's supposed to be your retirement and you're supposed to be able to retire off of this and this been the end all to end alls at this point. This is, let me know what happens in that 401k, not even a platform, not even something that is literally like really tricking people out of their money to probably flaw the system with numbers on the screen. What happens? It goes down. I promise you, it shrinks. I watch people says, oh man, and it's God honest truth. The amazing, kind-hearted people. They're working so many countless hours. Oh, I'm increasing my money in the 401k. I'm putting it in. I'm going all aggressive. Oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to go ahead and do it. And you look back. I really want you guys to think of something. You look back over working 30, 35, 40 years. And then when you look at your 401k and you say, well, the company is doing a match and they're really matching me, right? I really want y'all to think about something, right? Before, now this has no shots thrown if you're in a 401k and you're doing this, but you need to have something more than a 401k, straight up. You need to have other investments. You can get a high yield savings plan. You can get in a high yield checking account plan. Like there is other things you can get into. You guys can get into an IUL, right? With a multiplier or an annuity, man, attached to it as well, right? Like there are other things you can get into outside of just the 401k if that's going to be your end all to end all, right? So if you're working your 9-to-5 job, that's fine. But say, you know what, Lambo, let me get into some other things that you were talking about, right? And if you take the time to invest in those things, I guarantee you will come back with the same amount of time. If you did it for 20 to 30 years to 40 years, you'll come back and see that those other investments that you did on the side literally probably outdid that 5 to 10 times to 20 times more than your actual 401k. Straight up. I'm not telling you no lie. I literally was in an online for OTA, for those who know what OTA is. OTA is an online trading academy, right? And Lambo was in here, man, a few years back, right? This had to have been 4 or 5 years ago. And they showed with an actual plan, whether it's a mutual fund, right? Which most people are in mutual funds, man, with their 401ks, right? What a mutual fund would be on a 20 to 30 year, I think it was 30 year, 35 year cycle. And I literally got mad. I got so mad, I got up and walked out the room. And these are people who have had insurance businesses who offer these businesses and services to your employers or to your small businesses. And they sell it all up. Yeah, I can put you in this mutual fund and I'm telling you what, it's safe and this and that. Well, I said this before on the broadcast. The reason why they put you into the mutual fund is because regardless of where the market is up or down, they make a percentage every year from that mutual fund. And they take it right out whether you like it or not. When I seen in 30 years, and these guys, right, these financial advisors and these insurance guys, right, and some of these guys says, man, yeah, I was in that game for about 30 years. Like they went like people's whole term for 30, 40 years. They say, yeah, Lambo, man, we made serious amounts of money because the uneducated people didn't actually know what was actually in there and what we were actually able to do. When I found out that they were earning more a year than the people were actually earning in their own 401ks and in their mutual fund, I instantly got pissed. I instantly said, wow, these people just took and worked for 25, 30 years, 35 years, and you made more each year from just taking your fees out. And I mean, like the number that they made off of a standard 30 year from working, it was astronomical. When I mean astronomical, like over 30 years of, and they showed everybody going in the dips and coming back up and going in the dips and going back out. And I said, oh my God, you guys made off of just one plan, this one person. Like the person may have had like $800,000 after 30 years. You know what the guy who was selling the actual fund, the mutual fund to them actually made in the same 30 years? They had $800,000 in their wallet. Oh my gosh, we're feeling great. We got $800,000 to retire off of, by the way. They had made a whopping $1.7 million off of that $800,000. They made over double than what they actually made, no matter what happened in the market. No matter if they were getting ate up and wasn't making a percentage that they were making in, they were still charging them. They made $1.7 million off of that $800,000. In 30 years, I said, oh my gosh, you mean to tell me that you've been managing this person's whole chart, the entire career of going to work, of having bad days, of having days when they had to go through trouble and funerals and days when they had to go on ahead and didn't know how they were going to get bills together and make ends meet or try to go ahead and make payments and stress out about life and send kids through college and school and everything else. 30 years of their life, and you literally made $1.7 million in 30 years of managing their mutual fund that they only made $800,000 on. I was pissed. I said, there is no possible way that people can actually look at this and think that this is the end all to be end all. And someone has just made twice more than what the people were actually getting ready to go ahead and take on to retire and live off of for the remaining of their life. They just worked 30 years. You mean to tell me you just made over twice than what these people have to live off of? And this is one client. Imagine how many more clients that they were making this type of money off of. That's why some of these guys, they were living in the best of homes, and they can tell you they're living in the best of communities, and their kids are going to the best of places, and they're paying things off left and right, and they're doing all of this stuff because they were making money off of the person who was so naive to the fact that they never really went on ahead and really looked at what the percentage and what they were actually taking out. And I said to myself, if they're making this type of money off of you and and we're not capitalizing off of this, and you're saying that I got to work 30 years and I get $800,000 because the company has matched, which in turn we found out that the company was actually paying them as well a certain dividend to be able to go on ahead and handle those accounts as well. So they were making like 3 times the money for just 30 years. And you, as a hardworking individual, get up every morning, brush your teeth, put on your uniform, put on a smile, and gotta go through all of the foolishness and the BS through all over the years for you to only sit back up in here and make a third of what that person who's managing your 401k is going to make for the lifetime of you actually working. If that doesn't upset you, if that doesn't get you riled up, if that doesn't get you to a place where you're saying to yourself, you know what, Lambo, I got to change the narrative. I never looked at it like that. I would love for some of you guys, and this is the God honest truth, Go to your employers or some small business owners who are in 401ks and go ask them, say, hey, we always want to look at our 401ks and see how we're doing it, see our portfolio doing. Go ask them, man, how your portfolio is doing. Can I see your portfolio? How much money you made up off our fees? I want you to go ask them that. How much money have you made off of me or off of each employee that's in here? How much money have you made? How much money has your company made off of this? Let us know. Let us know. You would really be shocked if you really sat down and said, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I want to see who's managing my 401k, who's managing my retirement plan. And I want to ask to see the financials of that company and how much that they're making off of me. When you see that for the history and how much gross that they're making and collectively that they're making off of you, I guarantee you, you'll be pissed and try to do something about it. But most people are going to say, well, you know what, Lambo, I really don't need all that. I really can use the 800,000 and that's fine. Can I say something with you? You're saying 800,000 is going to take care of you. Well, some people say, well, Lambo, I got $1 million in there. $1 million is going to take care of you when you're actually having a budget, when inflation is on the rise and your medical is going to be going up. Most people don't know that when they retire and everything, there's certain things that is covered and certain things that is not covered. So you're going to try to wait for your Medicaid or your Medicare to get you covered and stuff like that so that it can actually try to kick in and help take care of this or help supplement these insurance. If not, that's why majority of people, when they actually retire, have to go back to work because all of the things that is not taken care of in their insurance that is not taken care of and this that is not taken care of, they're barely able to really survive unless they paid so much stuff off and it's just trying to survive off of bare minimum. You should be more in life than just thinking that your 401k should just be allowed you to pay your bills and take a trip every now and then. That's not living. You don't work 30 years in all of the people that you've met and all of the things that you've been through and all of the life and experiences that you've experienced to go through just to say, I'm going to use this 401k and this 401k now in my retirement is going to take care of me and I got to wait for this to kick in and wait for that to kick in. No. When there's going to be plenty more things and people that you should be transferring wealth down to. And you should be helping them out and helping them grow their legacy and helping them grow their families and helping them grow their future. And you're saying to yourself, well, Lambo, I'm just doing it on a smaller basis. You could do it even more if you knew some of these strategies that will actually help produce you and help produce a little bit more revenue for you in the future. And you're saying to yourself, you're right, Lambo, I've been at the job 12 years, 15 years. You're right. Maybe I need to go ahead and check out a high yield savings account, a high yield checkings account, another IUL that's actually paying out a multiplier behind it. I need to check these things out because nobody ever explained them to me. Nobody ever taught them to me. Maybe I need to go put a little money over here in the real estate and actually allow that to grow for me. Maybe I need to go put a little money into some of these PAM accounts that are actually making money so that I can actually have more money and have more into what I really would love to do and really would love to help people. Some people just really desire, they don't want much. They just really want to help their family and help their friends. And they say, if I just had a little bit more to help them, that would be amazing. Well, you can do that if you put these pieces in place right now. If you follow the stocks, if you follow these charts, if you follow some of these amazing programs that we're actually talking about, you are able to be in a position where you can be able to help some people out or even help yourself out in the long run. And that's what we really want to do here, man. I'm going to show you guys some of this in a minute because I really want you guys to see this, right? Right? I just really only want Fridays to be like an hour per hour, right? And look like we didn't just came up on that. So I really want you guys to have that. Shout out to you, Misfit Enterprises. Appreciate you, man, for popping in. My guy, Mighty E. Lambo is a blessing. I truly appreciate you for that, man. QDP says family. Shout out to you, man. You already know QDP. Remote makes folks happy. Makes folks lazy. Yes, it does. It definitely does. I'm not even going to lie to you, right? The old school of doing business will never go away. It's never going to go away. Shout out to you, crawling the wealth because of that. It decreases. Yes, that 401k decreases if you do not go on ahead and follow where the trend is going. I'm trying to tell you, and it'll go down. You can put money into it. Bad months happen, boom, it's going down. And then all of a sudden you're hearing people more stressed out on their job. Listen to the next time when you have a decrease or a drop in the 401k. And I'm going to tell you how they lost money in their 401k, how they lost money in the deferred account, how they lost money in the other plans that these companies actually bring to them to put them in a system where it retires. And that's not really what we want. We really want to help push you into a place that you're actually gaining more and being able to live a more stress-free life when you are there. So I want to go ahead and bring this to you real quick, share this with you, because I really think that people, you know, I called out these stocks. I told you guys about NVIDIA, right? That NVIDIA was going to do some amazing things. NVIDIA is definitely doing what it's supposed to be doing. And I'm telling you, I've even said that. I said we got way more things to even be able to be focused on than just that. So I want you guys to take a look at this. Look at this. Here we go. This is amazing, right? This is an amazing thing. Look at this. I cannot even believe this, right? They're actually showing, you know, what's trending. Look at this. What's trending? What is trending? They're showing what are trending on current cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap, right? If you guys, and this is the God honest truth, I've been sitting up in here, man, like oh my goodness, man, I'm loving on seeing this, right? If you guys get on here, man, and let me see if we can type this in. It should be right here, right? I've been loving on this. I've been like, oh my gosh, look at this stuff, man. That is actually doing some amazing things, man, in this space, right? And I've been seeing this. I've been like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe this, man. That you got NVIDIA is definitely going to be one that will forever be talking about this. And you guys are definitely going to want to see that. They're always going to be talking about NVIDIA. And I'm going to tell you why. Because that is a very hot topic of what's going on and how people and everything, man, are really, you know, getting things together and stuff like that, right? First Bitcoin EDU, man, Open Campus EDU. That's another one, man, that is definitely, you guys are seeing, man, that is growing. See, this is what I'm saying. This stuff that we're talking about here is not just anything that we are just stating something that may happen, something that may come to pass, something that if it does happen, what will happen by? No, this is stuff that is really happening, is really coming to pass, is really us being able to show you how to look at these market trends. I told you guys Bitcoin would actually go down. Didn't I tell you guys that? I said, you guys don't want to go ahead and buy right now. You guys want to look at it in just a little bit. Don't buy right now. Just allow it to go. Allow it to go just a little bit more, right? And watch what happens, right? So here we go. Here we go. Let me get this right here. All right. So put this into here. I love this. I love this. I love this, man. Here we go. All right. Love this, man. Stuff right here is what makes Lambo, makes me sit back up in here, man, and get me going, man, in a few things, man. Okay. So we go here. I'm going to stop with this. We'll go here with this one. I really want you guys to see this, right? And that's what we love, right? We love stuff like this that is really, really helping people out, right? I love this stuff, man. This stuff is life changing, and I really want you guys to see how this stuff is life changing, man. Okay, look at this. I really want you guys to see this, right? Man, this stuff is crazy. Here we go. Look at this. This is Lambo just giving you guys some amazing things. When they started with this, look at this. This right now is at 40 cents. Do y'all see this? Do you really see this? I really want to show y'all this right now. Do y'all see this? Like, we are really, when I mean to tell you, like, we're on to something huge here and we're helping people out. Go on ahead and look at what Tuition Coin is doing right now. Look at this. And the ticker sign is TUIT, right? Dollar sign TUIT, right? Look what it's doing, right? Look at the market. Look how it's actually moving, right? Now, this is in the 24-hour, right? So it will definitely pump more. I want to look at the 7-day chart. Do you see this? This was at, actually, let's look at even the 30-day chart, because we're going to go even back further when Joshua Samuel was on our show, right? When he was on our show, it was at 0.06 cents. 0.06. It was really about 5 cents, right? I'm going to be real with you. I think it was about 5 cents, if I'm not mistaken. Look at where this thing hit. May the 23rd. May the 23rd. That was at 53 cents. Oh my goodness. 53 cents, you guys. You guys see that? May the 3rd, 53 cents at 142. From the time of the show, when they said, Lambo, this thing is going to boom, to where it's at now, from 5 cents, right here, 5, 6 cents right here, in May, beginning of May, 53 cents, right here, on the 23rd of May. Shout out to Tuition Coin, who is killing it. You guys are still, now they're in a little drop right now. That's standard, that's normal. You'll see buy and resistant pressure, and now back on the 40 cents and stuff like that. So you can still get your Tuition Coin. It will be a pump. They're getting listed on other major exchanges, what is allowing this movement to happen. So if you guys really want to go on ahead and get a part of that, again, reach out to my guy Croc, who is really doing some amazing things that can really go on ahead and help you out. When I see this, I get amazed every time, because me and Joshua Samuel for Jay Ford's wedding, we're all sitting down at the table and we're talking about big things that was getting ready to happen. When you see a pump happens this huge, somebody at this point, if you would have put at 5 cents, 5, 6 cents back here on May the 17th, and you would have looked at, that's a 7-day. It's a 7-day, y'all. May the 9th, look at this. May the 9th, if you would have put it in May 8th, May 9th, May 7th, at 5, 6 cents, 53 cents. That's a hold. You want to be able to hold that particular stock as it moves. Some of you guys, just that, from 5, 6 cents to 53 cents, have literally made, I mean, you have 100,000 extra profit, just like that. Just like that, within a matter of the time of coming on a leverage show, and then boom, all of a sudden it's taking off. Or it's going to take off even more. You ain't seen nothing yet. You watch what I tell you. Even more people and more things are getting ready to happen. So even if you haven't purchased yet, get some. Get some. It's still at a good price at 40 cents right now. Catch it at a dip while it's down at 40 cents. You know, and now that way you would have had a 13 cents difference than where it was, you know, just yesterday. So catch it. Don't worry about it. It's going to shoot even more higher than that. And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. This is helping changing lives. And that's what we really want to be around. Shout out to Joshua Samuel. You guys need help and everything, man, with that, or need me to redirect you to purchase that. The number's on the bottom of the screen, 612-547-8826. Say, Lambo, get me in with Tuition Coin. I want to buy some. uh, get me with Croc. I will send you his information. You guys can go get some. And I'm telling you what, it will help change your life. So shout out to Joshua Samuel, that whole team over there that is doing some amazing things. All right, now I want to share some news, more other news with you guys that I really think that you guys need to really go ahead and take a look at because as I told you where to purchase at, I want you guys to go ahead and see where we're at today. Remember, this was just about 7 days ago, right? I told you guys, say, hey, catch it at the dip. It will be down. It will go down. So don't even trip. Don't even worry about it. And it is now. People have been asking me, should I do it? I'm saying, yeah, you guys should do it. Don't even worry about it. I would go ahead and purchase because it's definitely trying to go ahead and get a new floor, right? This is where Bitcoin is currently right now, right? I want to go ahead and get this right for you guys. All right. This is where it currently is right now. 68,000, right? For the day, it's gone up 0.2%. In the last 5 days, it's gone up 3.9%. Last month is up 6.5%. In the last 6 months, it's up 81%, right? So Bitcoin is consistently going to continue to keep rising. This whole entire, it seems like since March, it's been around at 60,000, right? 60,000, it got down to like 59,000. I told you guys that. And it's now still at about 60,000. So it's made a solid approach around this mark. I believe Bitcoin will continuously to shoot up, right? It may have a drawback in the next, I don't know, there's some other reports that are going to be coming out, may have a little drawback, and then it's going to shoot up again. I think you guys should definitely be on the move and be on the lookout when that does actually shoot up to be able to catch it. So that is definitely a hold to as well in my books for that. So make sure you guys are definitely wanting to go ahead and get a part of that. All right. So those two big things I already talked about. A lot of the other major projects that are actually coming to us, and you guys will be able to go ahead and see that as well. I want to talk about one more thing before I let you guys go. I really only wanted to make this and everything, man, something really quick for you guys, right? So tuition and EDU, I talked about EDU as well. It's a stock that is actually rising that I really, really like, and I'm really enjoying that stock. But I want you to see something, right, that I really took a look at, and I really, really, really want y'all to see what's going on. Like y'all are probably not seeing this, probably doesn't make any sense, right? But look at this. See if I can pull this up. Oh my gosh, I was shocked when I seen that, right? Look at this. These are some other ones that most people may never even know of what's going on. They may never even see, like Lambo. And not until you actually tell me about it, I never knew about this. This is called Deckers Outdoor Corporation, DEC, right? DEC has shot up plus 121%. 121%. Its ticker symbol is DECK. DEC has shot up 121%. Decker stocks move on 2025 sales forecast and jump in UGG sales. Do you understand? All they actually did, right? Now, remember, Hoka, which is HAKA, which is a shoe design, as well as UGGs, right? As well as Teva. Those are actually, like this is apparel, right? Why is Deckers Outdoor Corporation shooting up? Why? Most people don't understand why it's shooting up like this. Why would it shoot up 121% like it did? And this is only based up off of what's to come. Can I say something to you? The reason why it's shooting up, and when they actually made the reports, right? And they got out there with those reports and they were saying, hey, Lambo, this was going on just today. It had a 13.45% jump just today, right? Just today. Look at this. I want you guys to see this. This is a month chart of where Outdoor Deckers is. It was at $856 back on April the 24th, $803 April the 25th. It's now at $1,026, where this is moving in an upward trended direction. Deckers Outdoor is one of them that you are going to want to watch out for. And again, I do believe Deckers, and this came from after the reports that Deckers actually did. Again, they're the ones that does Uggs and all the other ones like with Hoka, which Hoka and On Cloud. Have you ever heard of On, the shoe? It's the shoe brand that a lot of people are actually getting that are really comfortable on feet. This is the transition that they are making with people who are doing more walking, doing more exercising, getting more outdoors, because sometimes the pandemic and traveling and everything else put a lot of pounds on people. People started getting more weight conscious and started wanting to do more outdoor walking and traveling and sightseeing and everything else. So when these fiscal reports shot up through the roof, all of a sudden the stock started shooting up because they said, hey, we got some amazing products that are going to be coming out 2025. You guys need to be a part of this. Not only were they a part of this, they're actually able to go ahead and take full advantage of these opportunities. So DEC, which is Deckers Outdoor Corporation, is one to go ahead and watch out for because I do believe it's getting ready to make even more noise literally coming up. So again, a lot of people are like, man, Lambo, how in the world are you getting this stuff and everything, man, and really being able to share this stuff with us? Because I watch these things each and every single day. I watch these things. And these things are stuff that Lambo studies. I don't get out here and just get in front of a computer and just saying, hey, I'm not studying. No, I want you guys to see this so you can take advantage of these opportunities. Park a little bit money over there when you get a chance to. Deckers, you guys have seen, is at the 806 mark a month ago. It's at 1,000 right now. It's going to remain a nice high level and consistent level of a stock from some time to come. So keep that in mind and everything, man, with that. So you got Tuition Coin. Shout out to Tuition Coin with TUIT. You definitely got Bitcoin. I definitely want you guys to continuously depart into that. You got what did I give you guys? EDU. EDU is another crypto that has been on the move. EDU, and as well as this other last one, which is Deckers Corporation. I want you guys to look at and really go ahead and kind of pay attention to, because this will really help you out and help stable your portfolio out while they keep on the move. Now, again, do I still believe in NVIDIA? I still believe in NVIDIA. I'm always going to talk about that. I really believe in what they're actually doing with that. That's something for you to go ahead and park a little money into as well while you guys are actually moving. There is a mortgage company that is actually trending too. That's my last one I give to you. I promise you, I'll let you guys go. Mortgage company is trending. That's really making some big move, man. And I really want to show you guys this before we go. Here we go. And I'll let you guys get back to your normally scheduled program because this is huge, you know. And I really want you guys to see this, right? More people are like, man, you know, Lambo, why mortgage companies why are they rising when interest rates are so high? And can I tell you something? People are still purchasing houses. They may not be purchasing in the droves. We have smaller interest rates, but they're still rising. And mortgage companies are taking full advantage of that. And I really want you guys to take advantage of that too as well, right? So look at this. And I think you guys should see this, man. Here we go. So I really want you guys to take a look at where we're at with this. All right. So which I really am gun ho about parking money into different mortgages. Now, I want to show you this screen because people need to go ahead and see this to understand this, right? If you really want to get ahead of a trend, Lambo getting ready to show you how to get ahead of a trend. When you get ready to see, people are going to go, they're waiting for the feds to go ahead and take the mortgage back down. I'm going to show you what to invest in and what to go ahead, man, and get yourself right back up there again. So look at this. These are, some of these are day charts, right? You're seeing companies at a minus 4.71, minus 2.1, minus 5.0, minus 1.5. I'm only looking at the reds, right? And I'm showing you this for a reason. Minus 1.372, minus 1.32, 1.08, minus 1.97, almost 2%, 1%. All of these mortgages companies, look at this, are in the red. There's only 3, and these 2 broke even at 0 with income opportunities, which is the stock exchange and stuff like that. That's his ticker symbol is IOR, and Guild Holdings, which his ticker symbol is GHLD, right? Those are the only 2 that remain the same, right? They broke even. 1% Velocity Financial. I'm going to talk about that. Velocity is one of the ones, right? It's more of a mid-market mortgage company, right? Velocity Finance, right? They're more of a mid-market finance company, but Velocity has been booming through the roof. That 1%, when every one of the other mortgages or actually had 2 mortgages broke even, every last one of them have lost. Velocity has been one that's been gaining traction, right? Its ticker symbol is VEL, VEL, right? The market cap for Velocity is a little short of 600 million right now. But if you guys get ahead of that, jump on, buy your little VEL, a little Velocity, and watch what happens. The 2 biggest ones are the Walker Dunlap Group, which a lot of people do know, right? The Walker Dunlap Group has a $3.17 billion market cap, right? $3.17 billion market cap. And then Coop, everybody knows Mr. Cooper's group, right? They have a $5.29 billion market cap, but they have high Zen scores, and people really trust Zen scores when it comes to mortgage companies, right? And so they lost 2.1%, 2.1%. And there was a 4.17% that they lost to as well. But they're really strong. I really want you guys to look into Mr. Coop with the Cooper Group, which is the ticker symbol is COOP, and then the ticker symbol for Walker and Dunlap is WD. WD and COOP, as well as Velocity Financial, right? VEL. Those 3 I want you guys to look into, because I really feel that there's going to be something huge that's going to happen with that you guys want to go ahead and be a part of. That you guys will thank Lambo later. I promise you. Rocket is another one. And you guys are seeing Rocket has switched to some products that I love what Rocket Mortgage and Financial has switched to. And you guys have not actually paid attention to that. Park a little money in Rocket, right, as well. RKT is its ticket symbol. And I'm telling you what, you guys will be ahead of the curve at making sure that you guys are gaining on the right side of this in the future. So I got you guys covered. Listen, that's all the information I wanted to give you. We covered a lot within almost 90 minutes. So I really want to thank you guys for definitely being here with Lambo as we actually kind of look at some of these plays, how they're doing, seeing where the resistance is, seeing how they're moving forward, and seeing how you guys can actually park money into your portfolios and actually allow you to level up right here on Finance Friday Lives. I really want to thank you guys for spending your lunchtime with me, spending some time with me, being out here in the comments and really enjoying this moment. This really blesses me, and I hope it blesses you with the information that we're able to provide so that you can keep scaling and getting to that next level and really allowing your wealth to grow over time. Listen, I love you guys. Have an amazing, wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys right back here on the Leverage Show next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and Thursday night too at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Right back here, and we'll be doing our thing. Have a great weekend. Enjoy some time alone. Relax. Get into your zone. Make sure that you're making the right financial decisions that is allowing you and your family and loved ones to help change your lives. Take care. God bless. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week. I'm Lambo Drew, and I'm out of here.